I have these unfinished wood stockings that came from the Dollar Tree. They come 5 in a pack. I'm going to be using 3 of them, and I'm going to paint them with some Wise Owl Republic Red. And I gave all 3 a good coat. I'm then going to take some Wise Owl Snow Owl and put it in a small plastic cup. And I'm going to mix in some salt wash. Salt wash is a paint additive. It's going to give some texture to the paint. And you want to mix it until it's a thick consistency. I'm going to paint the top portion of the stocking with some Wise Owl Snow Owl. Just one thin layer is fine. And once that's dry, I'm then going to take my salt wash mixture and dab some salt wash on the top part of the stocking to give it some texture. And you want to just go in a dabbing motion, and you can see how it gives texture to that area and almost looks like fur. I have this wood board I get from Hobby Lobby. It measures 13 by 12 inches, and I painted the entire thing with some Wise Owl Smoky Quartz. I'm going to be using this mesh stencil. It's called Bad Sweater Day, and I love the pattern on it. And I'm going to lay my first stocking underneath the mesh stencil. Now these are reusable and adhesive. And then I'm going to take some white gel art ink and apply it over the pattern. And I did this for each of the stocking, just changing up the pattern a little bit. And as you can see, I'm kind of leaving the mesh stencil on the protective backing and just sticking the stocking on the inside. And then I'm going to take a baby wipe and really wipe off all of the gel art ink. You want to make sure you clean these properly. I took some wood letters. I found these wood letters at my local dollar store. You can also get them at Hobby Lobby. And I spelt out the words, "The stockings were hung," and I painted them in some Wise Owl black paint. I'm going to go back to my board, and I'm going to hang the 3 stockings across the board. Now you can eyeball this or just use your measuring tape. And I'm going to take a pen and mark inside each cutout hole of the stocking. And I have these little screw-eye hooks. You can usually find these at the dollar store or at your local hardware store. And I'm going to screw them into each of the marked areas. And then I'm going to take my jute, string it through the stocking ornament, and tie it on to each of the hooks so that the stockings are now hanging from the screw-eye hooks. Now you can find smaller hooks if you want. You can also make them more decorative. And I did this to all 3 of my stockings. I went back to my wood letters once everything was dry, and I'm going to put the stockings were hung at the top. And once you have them positioned in place, I'm going to glue them down with some hot glue. You can also use some Elmer's wood glue or the E6000. I decided to glue the stockings down in place so that it still looks like they're hanging, but so that they're not moving all over the place. I added this little buffalo plaid red and black bow. I got these from Hobby Lobby to each stocking. You can also add a name to it if you want to, but remember there is some texture on the top portion. And then I decided to go back and just paint the frame of the board with some Wise Owl Snow Owl. And there you go. Now we have this very easy, the stockings were hung wood wall hanging. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials over on our webpage. Have a great day.